Hey you guys, welcome to another recap and review and lots of reactions to The Real Housewives of New Jersey. I'm Ms. Welcome to my channel if it's your first time here, and welcome back if you've been here before. Sorry for the gap in updates. As usual, life has gotten in the way, and here I am finally with you and some wine. I'm doing an Oregon Riesling today. It's what was in the fridge. I have more Pinot Grigio from Italy, but it wasn't chilled, and I require a chilled white wine. So today's episode is a retreat to remember. We're gonna go on Siggy's retreat with all of the ladies. But first, let's get some booze in our system. I really like this bottle. I'm pretty basic when it comes to picking out wines, and I picked this because I really enjoyed the way it looked. Really pretty flowers all the way around, and an easy twist off top, which I really appreciate. I edited so much out of my last video. Really, you guys? The cats are running back and forth and they're wrestling with a shark. Anyway, I cut out I think it took me like 8 minutes to open that bottle of wine, which was really embarrassing. I should do a giveaway of one of these ice buckets because this is so useful to me. I can carry it around the house and I can keep up to 2 bottles of wine in here, which is great. When I have friends over, I can just stick this next to the couch. And let's power drink. Cheers. Very sweet, very crisp. It has a little bit more of a mineral taste than a German Riesling. All right, let's get started. Oh, and then I also wanted to say that I said, I think in my last video, that I was gonna watch the Watch What Happens Live with Marge, but my DVR didn't save it, so I'm sorry.
I tried, but I think I said something when I set it up to only keep like 3 or 4 episodes, and she appeared a while ago, because I am lagging.
Anyhow, let's get started. Oh, I love seeing that Give Margaret a Second Chance dinner, but I know it's not gonna last. I know it. Ooh, and we're starting with Margaret. I like that. I'm gonna cheers myself before we even get started. Cheers. Margaret's husband is another Joe, right? Oh, now Margaret's crying. It occupies my thoughts. Did Delores just order coffee and calamari? Danielle is meeting with Teresa. Teresa is dressed like Sergeant Pepper. These New Jersey women, I really am enjoying their fashion. They're also really enjoying like a deep orange and gold accessories. I've seen both Delores and Siggy in a bright orange look, really tan gold accessories, low cut. They really like a low cut top. So Teresa's showing up in full on glam makeup, and Delores is relatable with her hair in a messy bun and in a jean jacket with minimal makeup on. I just think they got ready very differently. Teresa spend, I only watched the first season of this show in its entirety. I've seen the other clips online. But didn't Teresa spend like the whole first season flashing huge stacks of cash? I don't feel like saying that someone is financially concerned is really all that of a big deal. I wouldn't be butthurt about it. And I feel like Teresa's a horrible friend. I just don't like Teresa and Melissa. I'm sure if I met them, I would feel differently because I'm soft in front of people, but watching the show, they are not people that I would want in my life. I would definitely want Delores, Siggy, and Margaret, not Danielle. Delores is not a liar, and I believe that. I believe that Delores is a straight shooter, and I think she would have been happy to have this whole season without any crazy drama like this. It's obvious that she was kind of gunning for Danielle based on the way she treated her at that introductory brunch in Boca, but I don't think she's necessarily defensive without cause. I think she does drugs. Ooh, that's spicy, Delores, spicy. Teresa is an idiot because yoga does not make anyone a good person. It just means that you move your body in a specific way. That's it. Secret's out. So Teresa, if you're watching, not all yogis are good. Teresa not supporting Dolores's ex-husband moving in is more proof of her being a shitty friend. She's challenging that and trying to I don't know, is it slut shaming? I would expect nothing less from you, Teresa. Woo! Drop those bombs, Delores. I need some more wine for this because I have to cheers you. Cheers! I'm gonna hold my wine glass because I think she might drop some more bombs. Teresa just said, I don't think I can understand what you're saying right now. I've got wax in my hair. Is she stupid? I think she's stupid. She's stupid. Is Juicy Joe cheating on Teresa really news? Because I've known all about that forever from blindgossip.com. I'll put the links down here. You can go look yourself. And I want to say something too about Blind Gossip. They've been right about fucking everything. Everything. Cheers to you, blind gossip. Ooh, I just saw they were at Rails. That's an epic Housewives restaurant. Cheers to you, Rails. You've maintained relevance over many seasons. That was the weirdest makeup ever. I don't know what the resolution was there. Delores was like, your husband cheated on you and is a horrible person. And Teresa's like, oh, I'm so happy that we had this talk. We're such good friends. And then they were done. Weird. Siggy is making the biggest ice cream sundae that's ever existed. And I don't know, like, does she just have all these toppings and beautiful bowls around her home? I want to come stay with you for a weekend, Siggy. I love it when housewives eat gross, fatty, huge foods. So cheers to you, ladies. You're making excellent choices. Delores showed up and she's so supportive about this ice cream sundae. I love you, Delores. Screw you and you're just asking, Michael Campanella. Siggy is calling Margaret and inviting her to the retreat, and I think this is excellent. I know that they're not gonna work things out, but I'm still gonna allow myself to feel hopeful in this moment now, because life is in the present. Delores is so gracious. If someone asked if I wanted to invite Danielle to my after she had trashed my relationship, I'd say,
hell no.
Delores is so sweet. Now Melissa and Margaret are meeting for lunch. Ooh, Margaret's in a seafoam green top and the pop-on bun. Cheers to you, Margaret. And I don't care what Melissa's wearing. Ugh. Is there anything grosser than Joe Gorga talking about his daughter's vagina being alarming to him? Anything? I mean, besides the president, excluding Donald Trump, is there anything? Excluding Roy Moore, wait, excluding Harvey Weinstein, excluding Kevin Spacey, excluding Matt Lauer? Ugh.
I've never liked Matt Lauer. When all those reports came out and they've done those like creepy interactions, compilations, I saw all that shit. I was like, yeah, he's been creepy forever. I hope they give Ann Curry the job.
Margaret's inclusive attitude is exactly why I like her. I also want everyone to do well, Margaret. I love it. Cheers! Okay, so Siggy was pretty over the top during the party. That was pretty outrageous. I agree with you, Margaret.
Melissa deserved that though. She's an entitled little princess, and she was rude and got what she deserved.
Don't be shady now, Margaret. You already accepted. Melissa, you have to deal with Teresa. Are you kidding me that Siggy's hard to deal with? Are you kidding me? Let's be real. It's just me and you. Really? I'm also the virgin, Margaret, so cheers to that.
Ugh.
Now Siggy and Michael are together in Siggy's beautiful closet, talking about the retreat and, maybe I should just fast forward like I do with Joe Gorga scenes. You guys, I got the hiccups. That's the worst for, oh my God, that's the worst for a recap. Anyway, they're in Siggy's now we're in Siggy's closet, and I'm so bored with Michael Campanella's lack of support. This scene was exactly what I thought it was going to be. These hiccups are horrible. So now we're at Siggy's retreat. She's walking in and getting ready, and she has very, very high energy. Now we're at the retreat with everyone. It's still going on. And the divorce lawyer said, other people's opinion of you is none of your business. And I think that's incredibly true. Oh no, is Siggy calling up Margaret in the middle of this retreat? That's awful. That's awful. Oh my God, she's calling out Margaret by name during the seminar, and I'm horrified, and I'm basically out of wine, so let's get some more. I'm not gonna drink all that.
Whoops.
Cheers. Oh my God, I cannot believe that Siggy is doing this whole soggy flicker middle school thing with Margaret sitting in the front of the room. That is not nice, Siggy. Oh, and trying to be relatable, Siggy is being a hot mess. And you guys know that I'm a Siggy fan. You know that I am.
Major.
Margaret is handling this like a class act. So cheers to you, Margaret. Oh, these hiccups are killing me. Margaret, you are so good-natured, and if I wasn't as tipsy as I am now, I would cheers you again. Dry cheers to you, Margaret. I see you stealing Erica Jane's look, Melissa Gorga. Margaret is so good-natured. The soggy flicker t-shirt was pretty stellar. Cheers to you, Margaret and Siggy. What is this weird shit-stirring conversation between Teresa and Danielle? Teresa's obviously garbage, and Danielle will obviously do anything to get back in her good graces. Now Margaret and Siggy are talking things over in the hotel suite. So now all of the ladies are at dinner at the retreat together. Vicky, the divorce attorney, is there as well. Melissa is being very nice. Danielle is such a shit disturber. Ugh. Delores is the coolest cucumber ever, while Danielle is having her little monologue about how she's been wronged and people think she's on medication. Delores is just eating like a boss bitch. Delores is such an interrogator. She is as cool as she can be, waiting for Danielle to answer. So we're at the retreat now, and everyone's getting ready for the second day of activities. Danielle, Melissa, and Teresa are sitting around, and Danielle is poo-pooing the sincerity of Siggy and Margaret. As they're getting ready, Delores is totally decked out, head to toe in Siggy gear, and cheers to you, Delores. Margaret, don't wear crop top sweatshirts. Siggy and Margaret are doing a role play in which they play each other, and Margaret has started, and she is mocking Siggy in the worst way possible, and it's horrible, and I need a drink. I'm already pretty tipsy. Oh my God, that was it. That was it. That was it. We're finished. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below, and I'll see you next week for another episode of The Real Housewives of New Jersey.